Okay, so we are now streaming. Looks like we're good. Welcome to the stream. Anybody who decides to hop on. Currently, we are going to be going for or dropping off our load in Catanzaro. Last night the computer crashed right at the end there, and rather than wait another 10 minutes for everything to load back up, I just decided to call it quits right there. So we can go ahead and do this delivery right now. So that is the plan. I've got hopefully a voice to chat. Oh, actually, let me do that really quick. Test that out. To chat. Okay. Welcome to the chat. And to the may not be getting anything from that. Okay, so now maybe it'll do it. We'll see if we get in. There. Okay, that worked. I've since the stream last night, I've actually rearranged my microphone and my screens and stuff a little bit. I'm hoping to get a little bit of more of my voice and a little bit of less of the surrounding noise. Okay, so we were in the middle of trying to deliver this guy, and I was struggling royally with it. I'm wondering if it would actually be better to try and come in from the other way, or if there's just no good way to do this. So okay, so we will come this way. Also, I did turn on the AC this time, so in order to make that work without making a whole lot of noise on the microphone, a lot of static, I have put on some noise reduction or some anyway sound, what's it called? It's not a sound gate. I mean, I have a sound gate on, but it's different than a sound gate where it reduces everything down, and that seems to have gotten rid of the AC. That way I don't have to roast. I'm pretty sure that my computer was overheating last night, and that's why I ended up with such a bad frame rate there at the end. And I am okay. We're gonna reapproach this here. I'm actually gonna try and go in from the other side. Oh, I'm on the ZF. That's right. So we will head around the back here, and then we're gonna approach from the other direction. See if we have any better luck that way. So interestingly, I'm not sure what I'm doing differently on this versus my other one, but this one shows that other frames per second in the corner, and I was doing some testing earlier with the microphone setup and everything, and that one does not have those extra frames per second down in the corner, so I'm not sure what mod I've got that's different or what it is, but there's something different about this one, so I may have to set myself up a test stream that's identical in pretty much every way to this stream. I just about hit that. Okay, now I gotta take a look at this. Okay, so I'm gonna be backing in between there. Oh, you guys can't see that. You know what? I'm gonna cheat. This is pretty difficult, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it from the outside, and I'm also gonna do that. I saw someone doing that earlier, and as long as you're cheating, I guess it doesn't. And I'm already off to a bad start. So we'll see if I can get this in, and then we'll do another load. For anybody that wasn't watching last night, this is by far the furthest that I have been as far as south into Italy. So a lot of fun on that front. Okay. Let's see if I can maybe... No, going too steep, going too steep. Is it salvageable? I think it is salvageable. Okay. Well, that was way easier than the other way, although I'm not there yet, but I'm already a lot closer than I ever was going the other way. Although, if I weren't doing it from the outside, I would also not be way closer than I ever was from the other side. And I'm gonna hit. And I'm making it no better than I was just a second ago. And then I stalled. And I'm gonna take my mirrors off. Almost. Oh, that was close. Okay. So now I need to go forward. Oh, and that's not a gear. And then we'll keep going this way for a little bit and then straighten it out. Okay, now let's see if we can get this guy back in there. You know what? I'm calling it. It is a horrible parking job, but I want to be done with it because this is my delivery from last night anyway, so we'll just do that. Awesome parking job. Not so much. Okay. So, there we go. And we will go ahead and I'll just get the last long distance. And then next time we'll look farther. So one thing I actually thought about possibly doing is buying a truck. I can get 250,000 now, huh? I can borrow 500,000. I think it's probably time to try and buy a truck. So we are going to, I'm just gonna go all out, get 250. Actually, let's visit a truck dealer. Okay, truck dealers. What do I know so far? So since I'm Iveco, Volvo, DAF, DAF, Volvo, Iveco, DAF. The only Scania I know is up in Belarus, huh? Oh, I know two. One's up in Russia, though. Well, I think we're gonna go with the Volvo. Mainly because I like Volvos. So we will go to the Volvo in Napoli. Visit selected dealer. Yes. Okay. So, what am I even allowed to get? FH16. Globetrotter. $156. I don't want a big engine. I don't want that. Because that's not a whole lot of fun. I don't know if I want dual axles or anything like that. Available from level 16. So that's the Globetrotter is the biggest I could get. That's 153. If I drop back to this guy, shaves 40,000. So let's customize it. Okay, so if we go, we'll just go a standard cab to begin with, because that's a big difference in cost, and a 4x2, and engines. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I've got a mod in that's the real Volvo engines and transmissions or something like that. I'm actually going to drop off to the 460 horsepower. I can do the 420. Let's see. So it was coming with the 540. 1884 or 1844. I'm going to drop back to the 460. Okay. Okay. And then if I go to the transmission, VT2214B, I'm going to spend the extra money on the retarder. We're going to go with the lower ratio guy. VTO 3.4, that's even lower. Okay, 13. Let's do a little math here. Because if I'm looking at ability to haul heavier loads, 13.51 times 3.4 and 16.41 times 2.85. So that one's actually lower geared. And what about on the high range? 3.4, 1.8, 2.85, 1, and higher? No, it's lower geared all around. Okay, so let's go with that guy, which means that guy is even lower geared. Okay, we're going to do the slightly lower geared guy, the slightly even more lower geared guy, 48. And then +12 +2 speed, 3.4, 3.4. Not sure what the difference is. Although I think that it's able to handle higher power, maybe? I'm really not quite sure. So 221 4B. Oh, the overdrive, I remember that, but what's the difference between these two? Yeah, it's the torque output. That's what or the torque capability. Okay. So right now I'm at, where is it? 106,000. Okay. Now what do I need in here? Standard, that's fine. But that also means that I don't have a GPS, right? Because the standard does not have a GPS. So that means I've got to, let's go ahead and color this guy really quickly. That guy. That's, we're going to keep it simple for now. With the Stormy Blue or the Black Knight. We'll go Stormy Blue, mainly because I would normally do Black Knight, but I'll do Stormy Blue to mix it up. Okay. And then I do want to get, that mirror is already there. Let's go interior for now. And we are going to throw a GPS in the corner there. Portable navigator. Okay, we'll do that. Actually, I'm gonna stick with the standard one just in case I ever take off Sissel's Mega Mod. And then over here, I'm also gonna put the telepass devices, just because then, you know, it looks like I should actually be able to use the telepass. We'll do that. Okay. So, and then that's probably all I'm going to worry about for now. Maybe I'll put a little something there. And we will put, what can we put there? Poppy, fine, squash. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about putting anything there for now. And that's probably good. Okay, confirm. Sadly, I should have gone to the bank first. So that means I do need 150,000. Hopefully I don't have to redo this when I get back. I guess we'll see. Yes, exit the truck dealer. Go to the bank. Get 100. And actually 125 would be enough. Yes. Okay. Now let's go back to the truck dealer. Come on. You down here. Buy online. No, not buy online. Select a dealer. Yes. Okay, now I do have to. Okay. Customize. Okay, so I went to the 4x2. I stayed. I actually dropped to the 500 or the 460. I think I dropped to the 460. And then I grabbed this guy. And then interior stayed that. But I did throw in a GPS. And these guys. Okay. Confirm. Okay. Confirm. We'll come. Oh, actually, I chose a different color. Paint. We went with blue. Confirm. Okay. And purchase. $107,000. Got the Volvo. Now I just need to find a job. That also means I'm not in the south of Italy anymore because I'm going to be back at my garage. I'm going to have to... dang it. Oh well. Now I have my own truck. So, there's that. Must be something said for that. My beautiful garage and my beautiful truck. Okay, so let's go ahead and adjust so I get the cabin just the way I want, since I'm not going to be switching cabins anytime soon. Let's go ahead and sit all the way back, and then we are going to drop it down just a little. Oh, there we go. And drop this down a little bit. Angle it up a little bit. Drop this down a little bit. Okay. That looks like a pretty good view. Maybe angle up just. Drop down. Okay. Like that. Okay. And we should be good to go on that front. Don't need those anymore. And let's look for a job. Freight market. We want to look in Grudich, which is where I chose. Okay, so that guy's fairly heavy. I want to head south. I want to head back down towards Italy. That's my goal. So Austria, Switzerland, or Italy? That is like the opposite of where I want to go. Slovenia might not be so bad. It kind of gets me on the direction I want to go. Oh, that's Sweden. Well, if I'm gonna do Slovenia, I might as well do that guy, except he's heavy. Ooh, that's gonna be too heavy for me. 39 tons. I guess we could go to Norway instead. That'd be the opposite of the way I was trying to go. What if I just look near? So what about in Linz? You could drive open over to Linz, or this town right over here. Oh, we're in Salzburg. That's right. Okay. So I've been through Innsbruck, I think. Maybe I haven't gotten credit and that's why I can't get jobs from there. Okay, let's do the freight market again. I can do external contracts, but then I'm speed limited to 90. No, I'm not. That's right, I'm not on that with this one. Okay, we're just going to have to go with what we have. Let's go Rus, Great Britain. Do France. That wouldn't be so bad. No, I think we're gonna go for Slovenia. Where'd that Slovenia go? That guy. Except he also pays the least, and he's pretty heavy. Schweppes. Oh, we'll do him. That's southern France. That's a good one. We'll go ahead and do Schweppes. Okay. Let's do this. That's my truck. Okay. Apparently that's my car. Look at that. We've got a car. A little like Nissan. Okay. Okay. Apparently I am on the wrong shift layout. Okay, I'm still on the ZF. Okay, controls. Volvo 12+2. I've got a yield up here. Okay. Got about 2 kilometers to get to my destination. Got a caravan in front of me, huh? Look at that. Awesome. Okay. Man, that was a bad turn on my side. So I get for being lazy because I'm empty. So this is my first delivery with my new truck. So we'll have to see how this goes. Man, I still am just not doing so great on the frame rate. Hopefully as I get outside the city things will get better, but I'm not holding out a whole lot of hope, I guess. Okay, so it's gonna turn. It's gonna turn on me. Oh, oh, that was close. Okay. Okay. Freight market. Schweppes 20 tons to Lyon, France. And it's the one right in front of me. Do I not have crawl gears? Or did I not set it? Okay, I gotta make sure. I thought I did the 12 plus 2. I did. Okay. So let's go back to options, controls. Volvo 12 plus 2. Oh, I see what. I've got my range selector up. Okay, so now I'll have some crawl gears. Okay, and I will go ahead and turn on my mirrors so that everybody can see what I see, or you know, kind of what I see. And I killed it. Okay. And I do have advanced trailer coupling on. So. Okay. Looking good. A little bit off, maybe. Oh man, a little bit off, but we'll see. Yep, I'm a little bit off. There we go. Got that one. Okay. So let's go ahead and attach the trailer. Okay. And we'll test, make sure we are connected, do a little tug test. Do I know how trailer brake set? Let's see. Options. Controls, not controls, buttons. Trailer brake. Nope, I don't. Oh, do I not have engine brake, parking brake, retarder increase? Those. Yeah, I think the rest are probably okay. Okay, so now let's see about that tech test. What? I just told you to set the trailer brakes. Keys. Trailer brakes. Number pad 7. Number pad 8. Ew. I hit the wrong button there. Let's see. Where's my attach the trailer button? Is that near the bottom? Trailer detach. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, we are attached. And okay, so the motorcycle's sitting over there, not coming this way, and we are free to go. Oh. Okay. There we go. Okay, I am good to go. Okay, let's see. Okay, oh. So, let me talk a little bit about shifting here. So I've got the Mega Shifter, which does not look like a European shifter, but it's an Eaton Fuller American style shifter. But it does have the buttons that I need. So I love it, even if it's not the right one for the European trucks. So usually, at least on the Volvo, I start out in 1 low, and then I go to 2 high, and then I go to 4 low, and skip everything in between, get into the higher range, and then at that point I just go full gears until the top, and then I do and then I split the top gear. Once in a while on a hill or whatever, then I'll split 5 low and 5 high, but that's generally what I do. Well, last night I was roasting in here, so I went ahead and turned my AC, my thermostat down to try and keep that from happening, and now I'm feeling a little bit chilly, so, you know, I guess I can't have my cake and eat it too. Let's see. Ooh, there was somebody right there. And then I'm going to be not exiting here. And going toward Innsbruck, München and Walserberg. So, früher habe ich ein deutsches Stream angeschaut und es war von God of War und es hat sehr Spaß gemacht. Ich muss mehr Gelegenheit nehmen, mein Deutsch auszuüben, und ich fühle mich immer ein bisschen nicht so, was ist das Wort? Wie jetzt. Naja, so war es. It was a lot of fun though to watch. And apparently I am speeding pretty heavily, so I'm gonna slow down just a little bit here. It was kind of fun to watch German streams and practice or at least get to listen to some German, even if I don't get to practice it. Oh, my mirrors are still up. We'll get rid of those. I wonder if for streaming purposes it would be better to keep those up, so that I'm going to give that a try. That way others can see what I can see, at least in my mirrors, even if they can't see the whole thing. I've just got to make sure I'm not looking at them, because it's kind of cheating from my perspective. So I need to look down maybe just a tad bit more on my cabin, because I can't quite see everything. Okay, so if I look down just a bit and lower that just a bit. There we go. Okay. So, anyway, it was a lot of fun to watch the German God of War stream, to just kind of refresh on things. German's definitely something that I don't get to practice enough of, and so watching streams is one way that I can do that when I want to. Can be a lot of fun that way. Oh, that car totally came out of nowhere. I didn't see it at all. I'm glad you were watching out for yourself, because I was not. Man, it's nice and chilly in here now. I'm gonna check something really quickly. So I've got a monitor going on. Okay, things. I was getting some thermal throttling last night, and so I wanted to see if that was still the case today, but it seems like it's okay. The AC, I'm sure my computer will slowly warm up the room in here, but so far it's keeping it down. But it was getting pretty bad last night, just before it crashed on me, which I was having issues with getting the stream start. Oh, that's right. I still need to turn off the experiencing technical difficulties notification. Okay. So now that should be gone. Which is why I had the hey, I'm having technical difficulties warning on, but after a reboot and a couple of attempts, I finally got ETS2 to run again. I'm not sure if what the issue is there, but come on. Sorry, because I left into the menu, it forgets where all my switches are on my mega shifter, and then I end up not in a gear, or at least not in the right gear. Okay, so I need to get over this way. Sorry, kind of cut that guy off a little bit. And then, oh, I totally took the wrong. Well, damn it! How far out of the way am I gonna have to go now? Oh, not too bad. I'm just going around München the other way. That could definitely be worse. Thinking about which, I ought to take just a little bit of time to plan my route here, so I can discover some stuff that I have not seen yet, like that. And what else do I have? Let's take a trip through Bern. Okay, do that, and then we will also swing through Geneva. Why would it have me do that? Maybe if I move this guy over there. There we go. And then when we get into Lyon, before going to Fuega, we're going to swing that way. Okay. 11 hours and 12 minutes. So I am going to have to sleep during this one, but take a rest. I'll have to watch those interchanges a little better. That one definitely confused me. Oh, I guess it's the older. Oh. I totally. Oh, come on. Get the right gear here. Oh, I'm also. I stalled it. So I swear that the engine brakes on these Volvos are way stronger than some of the other trucks. Didn't quite stop in time. So I'm gonna have to scoot up just a little bit more. I am just right on the line now. This is, I don't know as I've ever driven through Munich in game. I've been to Munich in real life, but I don't think I've ever driven through Munich in game. Cool. Asphalt. Okay. See if there's. Have to do like a stoplight or something up here. Okay, so I'm going to be turning left, but it's a roundabout. Okay, there we go. ahead and drop down there. Okay, so technically I should be... Oh, it's not even a 2-lane roundabout, it's just a single lane roundabout. Signal before I enter. And then signal to my signal my exit. There we go. I didn't get my... Man, I am all over the place on my gears. And stalling. See if I end up not making it through the yellow. Okay. I will get these down yet. Okay, slow it down. Okay. Red light, red light. It's me. So I'm surprised no one's honking at me yet, because I took way too long at that light. If I hadn't started going right at the green, they should have already been honking. Okay, so we're going to be turning left up here. Oh, no, right here. Okay, so this is a 2-lane roundabout, so technically I should be in this lane. And then I don't signal going in. And then I do signal as I leave. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and merge over. 70, huh? Okay. And this is my turn right here. Lindau and Memmingen, huh? It's interesting. That's 2 lanes. I'm not sure how someone would be turning into the other lane. They didn't know you were turning on the right lane. It's just not quite sure how that would work. Okay, let's go into 5 high. I want to get over. Apparently 20 tons is pretty heavy for this setup. I'm glad I didn't try and take something that was 30 or 40 tons, because I would really be struggling. But we will eventually get up to speed. Okay, we can go ahead and merge over now. Okay. Inning am Ammersee. Garmischplatz. Inning Ammersee? Is that for on? I think it is. Okay. And I think I need to merge over now. mouse font. Anyway. You know what? I can turn that guy off because I've got 2 GPSs I'm looking at here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my cruise down just a couple of kilometers an hour. That way I'm less likely to end up with a ticket. Ooh, I am... How long ways? Oh, 2 hours? Okay, so I need to stop by 2. 1:30 or 2. So as it gets close to there, about 1, I probably ought to start watching for a rest area. Okay, I'm going to pre-switch for this hill so I lose less speed. Okay. And we are now on the road again. A96, huh? Cool. Well, I was supposed to start streaming at 1, but with all the difficulties I didn't get started right then. But more or less I'm halfway into my time at this point. I have a hard time not buying the Volvo. They're by far my favorite trucks in the game. In fact, in real life, watching all the Volvo marketing stuff, pretty compelling as well. It's like, ooh, they have all kinds of cool security features and stuff that they've developed into their trucks. Okay. Oh, crap. Oh, man. And I did not make it. We'll see if I can get, like, going on this. Okay. Man, that was bad. Oh, I almost had a wreck there. There's no way I would have stopped in time. Yes. Okay, time to start looking for that rest area. What's this? Oh, it's a bridge and that's the wind, yes. Talbure Länge 720 Meter, Höhe 60 Meter. Cool. Well, it's a cool bridge. You know what? We're gonna take my screenshot before I forget. And this is as good a place to do it as any. So, Schweppes. I want to go that direction or that direction. I actually need to go. Something like... Something like... no. Okay, we'll try something else. Wasn't a fan of that after all. Ooh, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Do that. Okay, that'll work. Okay, now I need to make sure that I cut it to a 16 by 9. It will also still work. Okay. There we go. I remember the screenshot. Okay, come on. Oh, there's a rest area right up there. Cool. In 200 Meter. Slow it down. I'm actually going to go ahead and fill up my truck for the first time as well. Engine stop. Hop on out. Okay. We're going to try that again. Oh, come on. Do I have my parking brake on still? Oh. Oh, I'm just in fourth. That's why. I know. See, I'm tired. That's what it is. I'm just tired. That's why I can't get started. And here we've got like a Kenworth or something. Okay. We're gonna do this again. Just cause. Okay. Something like that. Okay. And then we will hop back here. Turn off the engine. And get some sleep. Sleepy time, sleepy time. Okay. Do not hit enter. Do not hit enter. There we go. Lights work. Up in the truck. You didn't have to stop, you just had to merge over. You guys need to learn how to merge. I know you're better drivers than this over there. Crossing the border. Der Schweiz. So, AdBlue tank is full, fuel tank is full, air pressure looks good. Water temperature is good, oil pressure is good, turbo looks great. So this is my exit right up here, huh? Okay. Looks like a pretty nasty exit that I'm gonna have to be really careful on. Careful not to stall out on too. Having a hard time seeing my... Okay, we made it. Man, I'll be turning left. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on. Oh, it's coming this way. Am I too far forward and you can't make it? Oh, he's not coming this way. He just thought I was going to cut him off. Okay, now I need to go... Ooh, that's like right in my pillar there. That's a difficult place to see. So I need to go straight through. Oh, I'm not actually... This is one of the places I wanted to explore a little bit. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to be going straight through this roundabout. Signal my exit. Okay. It's an 80 zone. Really? This is an 80 zone? That's gotta be wrong. I mean, probably just a mistake on the mod side, but 80? Okay, now it's 50, see? Kind of got that one a bit tight. Man, there's like a lot of blockage in that pillar right there. What am I discovering? Someone out walking at night. Got a recruitment agency and an Iveco dealer, huh? I never noticed how difficult this pillar is. On corners, it is like right in the way. Which is one of the things that Scania improved on their new R and L series. Is that what it is? The L series is the pillar size. Oh, I should have been signaling that. I'm gonna signal my exit. And then I hop out on the road here. Oh, I wasn't in Switzerland. Because here's Switzerland coming up. Where am I? Okay, so I'm in like Innsbruck. Huh. Huh, this is like interesting little corner I'm going through. Right, I want to look back at that. Because I'm coming in, so I've been in the wide open spaces up till now. And in fact, I'm going to be pretty open for a little bit. Then after Noggle, looks like it's going to get a little more narrow. Okay, 50 is my speed limit until that sign. Oh, and then it's still 50. Oh, hitting the microphone. And then it pops up to 80. We're gonna split some gears here, because it's gonna get some doing to get up to that speed. Especially in these little narrow roads. There we go. Go ahead and go to 82. Merge over. Okay. There we go. There's another Kenworth. Why are they always at the stops? It's like they don't know how to drive. Cool. On my way to Zurich. Or at least Zurich is my next major city. 3,000 kilometers left on the tank. I think I'm good for a little while. Go ahead and turn on the brights. There we go. Okay, looks like I need to make sure it doesn't speed up on me. I think I'm okay. I'm holding speed pretty well. I do also have the retarder that can kick in if it starts to get too fast. So there's that. And we are going to slow it down just a bit for that. Okay, so I've got some kind of a Y up ahead. And 1 kilometer, huh? Winterthur. Well, Stuttgart and Schaffhausen, Bern, Zurich, and Basel. Definitely want to go to Bern, Zurich, and Basel. So, gotta watch my lanes coming up. Okay, so I'm good in this lane. Okay. So if I remember correctly, again, I play with Pro Mod so often, if I remember correctly, a lot of these intersections without Pro Mods are much simpler. So they're just, so I remember when I first got the game, all the intersections were pretty much the same. They were just a simple, you know, on-ramp, off-ramp, straight through, and usually the right lane fed into the off-ramp and the left lane didn't, and that was pretty much it. But with Pro Mods, they've really improved on the different options there are for on and off ramps. Now I do believe that in the stock game with the Italia DLC and stuff, they've done a better job. You're just gonna stop right there. With the Italia DLC, he realized he missed his intersection. They're much more complicated down in Italy and stuff. And I think it's that way with like going east and stuff as well, where they're Scandinavia going east, where they're more complicated there than the main game. But one of the things Pro Mods has done is gone back to the original game and made things more interesting and more complicated on the the autobahns and stuff there, instead of just being really simple. Oh, I can go back up a gear now. It's a nice windy road. Okay, so I am going to... not to Karlsruhe, so I need to get back over here. See, on the original game, all of the exits were like this. Like, that's how all of them were. You always had to get over. And maybe Romods hasn't redone all of them. I mean, it's not necessarily bad to keep some of them that way, you know, keep them interesting. But in the original game, it was always, every time there was an exit, you had to get to the left so that you didn't feed off onto the exit. Milano, Lugano, Gotthard. And so it was every exit. It made it simple. I mean, it was like, oh, I know what I need to do. But it also didn't have a whole lot of I don't know, differences, Unterschiede. So these do have, they did have those like white feeder areas, which saved my bacon more than often than not, because it's like, oh, I wasn't supposed to exit there, and then it was too late and I couldn't get over and just had to run on that section instead. But and I'm going to have to get over again. Okay, come on, run me over. I hate merging that close behind someone. Slow down a bit and let him get ahead of me. He doesn't like slam on his brakes and spell his own death. Except I think that is disappearing. No, okay, that's good. Alright. Anyway, I think back to when I first started playing ETS2, and none of the DLCs, just the base game, no mods, anything, and there was a lot of just driving up and down the Autobahn, merge to the left because I don't want to exit, merge to the right, merge to the left because I don't want to exit, merge to the right. Oh, this is my exit, slow down a bit. It was very, very simple on the deliveries and stuff, and whether it's the mods and whether it's the development of the game all in all, it's come a long way. Now this one is my exit, so we're gonna kick that up. Looks like a pretty wicked little roundabout, or not roundabout, cloverleaf. Okay. Cool. Coming into Bern now. Turn left up here. Baron discovered. Oh, that's where I'm actually turning. Not there. That's a garage. go. Now. Speed limit of 50. Oh, I'm discovering that question mark over there. Gotcha. I was like, why am I even here? Got that guy. How am I looking? I'm fine. 0 damage so far. Okay. This would be a very good picture moment, I think. Let's see what we got. Photo. Really bad under there. I'll just do something like that. Already got a couple pictures, so I'm not too set on it. Okay, so this is gonna be cool. And we've got a man dealership, huh? There we go. Oh, that guy came almost out of nowhere. Oh crap. Okay. Yeah. That was a difficult intersection. Oh, I'm totally speeding. $80 now. Okay, so I'm going to be going to the left. Oh, never mind. I can just go. I'm gonna have to get in the left lane up here. Okay. Probably a pretty good speed for making this corner. Oh, except now there's someone there. Oh, come on. Totally gonna start splitting gears. Not normally at this point, but this is pretty steep. There we go. That's why. Oh. 51 right now, so that doesn't help me. Okay. And I've got some road work ahead. Okay, 82 is a good speed to be set at. So my TH8A, the Thrustmaster shifter, and the 3-pedal Pro T3PA Pro or something like that should be in tomorrow. Kind of excited for that. More than kind of. Also wishing I'd had the money to buy the TX steering wheel right now, but I was not quite in the budget. But in fact, I would be more excited for that than I actually am for the shifter and the pedals. But the Logitech shifter and pedals cannot be used without the G920 steering wheel. So although I did see somewhere there was an adapter for the pedals, but I did not have an adapter for the shifter. So I would have had to buy the shifter and the steering wheel and to continue to use the pedals, which would have been an option, I guess, but figured this would be the better route to go. We're going to speed up a little bit so we can pass this guy in a more reasonable amount of time. Instead of having such an elephant race. And is that a cop in front of me? That looks like a cop in front of me. I'd better not speed up on this hill. We'll put it that way. Okay. Polizei. So let's not hit the policeman. This is a sharper corner than I was thinking it was going to be. But we managed. Speed up just a little bit. Get around that guy. This. I wonder. I haven't been paying attention to the road signs, so. Lyon, huh? Torino, Dijon, Geneva. Oh, this is going to be an exit for me. Slowed down a little bit early on that one. Sun's about to come up. A couple more hours here. Starting to get brightening on the horizon. I'm excited about that. That'll be cool in 131 to have those. Not just hanging on the truck. Have them. Oh. Oh. We just had an accident up here. Wasn't me involved. Was not me involved. Okay. Okay. And back on the road again. When the days are old and the nights the ones we held were star. When new blood runs. Huh, apparently at 507 it's okay not to have your headlights on. Oh, crap. I just about got a ticket there. So close. But apparently it would be okay for me to turn my headlights off right now because the cop did. Okay, so how much time do I have till I need to sleep? 2 hours and 38 minutes. No, I'm not going to be able to make that delivery in time. So we're going to go ahead and find a place to sleep here. Okay, driver, job, or driver, job. Oh, 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 this is where. And a Mercedes dealer. We're gonna sleep with this Mercedes dealer. Okay. Getting some rest. Loan installment of $839 was paid. I'm gonna struggle to make these payments because. Okay, so I just paid $839. This job's only making $1217. It's gonna be close. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. And that's about all I got left. I'm gonna make this light. I did. 50, huh? I guess I better slow down a bit then. Except I think that right here it's going to change to 80. Yep. Man, that pillar really gets in the way there. And the pillar and the mirrors. Pretty big blind spot going around left-hand corners. Switzerland. France, huh? I have now entered France. It's kind of windy little road for 80 kilometers an hour. Whoa! That was really close. Oh, I totally almost rolled. That was really close. We gotta slow it down a bit. Did I take any damage? I did not. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's slow it down a bit. You know, for that reason, it would almost be better to have GPS over there, because then at least there's not the GPS in that corner as well. So that's probably adding to it also. I may have to switch that up next time I'm modifying my truck. Climbing the slow speed limit right now. Part of me that wants to go explore all these little side roads because I have the barriers turned off. I'll be like, what's off over there? Oh, end of the world. I actually was driving the other night up in Poland, I think it was. On this game actually, when I was accidentally driving it instead of the other one. Anyway, I was driving at night. I'm driving through the city, doing my thing, going left, right, go around this roundabout, make a right and whatnot. And I'm driving along and I'm like, man, it's like really foggy or something. Oh, it's really foggy because I can't see what's going on ahead of me. And then I realized, oh, I took a wrong turn and I'm about to drive off the edge of the map because there were buildings in the distance, like the tops of buildings in the distance, but there was no ground anymore. And I was so close, like it was already no ground on either side of the road, and I had to do this little like U-ey right on the road. I didn't think I was gonna make it, but I did. But it was more than a little iffy, and I mean I came so close to just driving right off the edge of the road, or the world. And people say the world isn't flat. I don't know. At least in Euro Truck, the world's flat. Okay, now that is actually a really nice place for a screenshot too. Let's see if we can get a screenshot really quickly. Photo mode. Okay. I'm gonna get this little French village in the background. It's on the other side of the town. Okay, so let's get do that. That works. Okay. Anyway. Lyon. Like these little windy roads. It's a lot of. Oh, hit the mic. Okay. A sharp corner coming up though. Slow it back up a bit. Now that's the other thing, as I think about it. So $1,200. I think I made a $900 payment on the bank. And then I'm gonna have fuel as well, which I did do one fuel stop. I don't remember how much it was, but I think I'm gonna be lucky to come out ahead on these, which is kind of totally overshot that guy. Oh, I can actually go 90. Look at that. There's some real kilometers under us. Oh, that is cool. Oh, and now it's going to drop to 70. And then to 50. And then I need to get over. That's like, oh, it's a big yard. That's actually a place. Oh. A Renault dealership, huh? Renault. Oh, here's my delivery right up here. We're almost there. Okay. There we go. Let's see where he wants this. Right there. We can do that. Alright, so let's get out and take a look real quick. My best bet is just going to be to flip over to there and back it in. This should be child's play, so I might be able to do it. Go ahead. Crank it hard now. Okay, let's do this. I'm using the wrong mirror. Oh, not too far. Overcorrect. Okay. And I think we are there. Let's take a inspection look here. That's not half bad. I'm actually going to take it back just a little bit more. Or not. You know, I'll just stall it instead. Okay. We're gonna take a shot really quickly. Photo studio, photo mode. I wonder. Okay. Let's just we'll do that. That works. Don't mess up on me. And I think the game just crashed. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna stop there because the game crashed anyway, so, you know, whatever. I'm not sure what mods I'm doing or not doing that are doing this, but it seems to be struggling. So, thanks all that watched or come later and watch.